Who knows anymore?
Not me. No. Party time. Shout out the worst idea of all time.
Shout out Guy
Heroes
and
of the
Tim.
pod. Guy and Tim.
Yeah, they
not you guys.
Not me. The other guy that
Your namesake.
who also
Your Kiwi namesake.
one of the only people that deserves the name Guy.
Absolutely. But you
Does a
do
really good job.
You deserve the name Guy.
Yeah. There's only two of us.
Yes, and you are the host of
This the Wiki Pod.
and I'm PJ, the other host of the WikiPod. One
Hi,
might
PJ.
call me a co-host. In fact,
We're co-hosting. We're like
we're putting a girl on.
put a girl on.
Put a girl
Put a
on.
girl on.
Put a girl on.
Put a girl on. I love when the
girl
guys
on.
freak out at KFC.
That's so
They
good.
fucking like.
I'm gonna fucking gut you like a fish. They turn into the killer from Scream, Mr. Ghostface.
Mr. Ghostface.
Mr.
Killer.
Ghostface. Mr. Ghostface Killer from
Oh.
the Wu-Tang. I
Yeah.
never made that connection before. Ghostface from
Scream?
Ghostface from Scream is named after a Wu-Tang man.
That's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
Actually,
It's pretty interesting, actually.
I do like some Wu-Tang songs.
Mostly Protect Your Neck.
I can't remember any of the names. I just know I just like the use of piano samples that like.
Bam, 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 bam,
Yeah,
bam,
the
bam, 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 bam. Oh, that's ODB. Sorry, even though he is a member of the Wu-Tang, that was on his solo record. Ooh,
I remember-
baby, I like it raw.
Do you remember?
Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Did you see his Cribs back in the day? The MTV Cribs show. They had
Not ODB. I saw Redman's.
Redman's. Right. He had the shoebox filled with crumpled up dollar bills.
Yep, and he was like, "Yep, that's my safe."
Redman rules.
Yeah, it was sick. He was in like a trap house or something.
Yo,
And he was
yo.
like, "Yeah, this is my crib."
Shout down MTV Cribs, but that episode
No,
was
shout
good.
out. That was a good show.
That wasn't a good show.
Sure.
There was 2 good episodes.
That spawned the Osbournes.
The worst show.
No, it was a great show.
No, it was not.
Sharon.
I hated
It was
that
just
show.
Ozzy like doinked out of his brains on fucking
I know.
like psych meds that he
It
shouldn't
was-
have been on. And
It was a
alcohol.
time where like elder abuse was like literally like broadcast over television.
Speaking of elder abuse, the hip hop community, certain rapper has gone gray in the past couple months.
yeah.
Sean Puff Daddy, P Diddy Combs.
Yeah.
Diddy Watch segment on the show that we like to do on this WikiPod, the
Yeah.
Wikipedia podcast.
It's Diddy Watch.
We're watching them. We got 4 eyes locked in on them. Not
Sort of.
It's not one of us because neither of us currently are wearing glasses. Guy, do you wear glasses?
No,
at all?
I don't fucking. I can.
Should
see.
you?
No, I can see perfectly.
You bastard! I have to wear contact lenses
See, like I'm blessed with good eyesight
and a fat hog.
no fat gut.
No.
A fat gut.
Hell yeah, big old fat hog.
Yeah,
You hearing that, ladies?
but anyway,
Or NBs? Hell, guy's not picky.
not
right?
that picky. No.
Hell yeah,
d-
fellas, maybe a fella.
Throw
a fella in there.
Picky on that, I guess.
Picky on that.
Yeah, it's just
You're picky on the dicky.
pretty picky on the dicky. Yeah.
I cracked myself up with that
That
one.
that was a pretty quick rhyme. Not a.
I'm
especially
just
flattering.
a big fan. I'm just a big fan of the rock and roll band, the Dickies. But we're not talking about the Dickies.
We're talking about Diddy.
Yeah, we're not.
All right,
no
so
Dickie.
There's been some testimony from his girlfriends. It's all horrifying. I don't want to repeat any of it.
Well, is he a abusive piece of shit?
Well, I mean, it's more just like, yeah, he's abusive, but then like all of it is like, it's a strange type of abuse because it's not like he like beat anybody. He did beat some people.
I watched a video of him beating a woman.
Yeah. There's
Brutally.
that. But like the stories the things that they're talking about are just like explicit, like weird, like sexual things that.
So sexual abuse is not physical abuse. You heard it here, folks. Guy's opinion on the matter.
It's not that. It wasn't that. It's that.
What are you trying to say then, Guy?
I'm saying that, like...
Are you trying to put a girl on?
No, I'm just kind of
Would you just call them incessantly and say, put a girl on?
No.
Shout out Mr. Pago. Hero of the pod, Mr. Pago. Right?
No.
No? Jury's out on Mr.
Jury's
Pago?
out on Mr. Pago.
Personal hero of mine is Mr.
Yeah,
Pago.
you can have that, but, like, it's you know, like, that list
Split
is
decision on Mr. Pago.
The list is getting too big for our heroes.
Not really.
It's pretty big. Well, we got over 20.
Yeah, but I chopped that one in half. We're working on a new list now.
Wait, what do you mean you chopped it in half? Who did we get rid of?
We didn't chop it. I mean, it still exists. I just have it. We're on chapter 2 now.
Oh, are we on season 2 of the pod? Does that mean?
No.
Oh, chapter
There's no
2?
seasons. That's stupid. We're not adhering to any sort of broadcasting schedule.
Well, technically, we're on season 1.
That's stupid. We're not. What season?
Fall? It's just how I have to incorporate.
We're not on a television network.
Yeah, I know, but I have to, like, because they make you add seasons on these on this stupid website thing. So it says season 1 episode.
Tell them to go
68.
fuck themselves. Why should there be a season?
I don't know. This is what they tell me to put in. I can't release it unless I have a season.
All right, so we'll just remain season 1
forever.
Yeah, it's stupid. There's no seasons.
That's true. I understand.
Like, what the fuck did they
I mean, things change.
They think we're crafting something here? This is bullshit. This is just you and me talking into microphones.
I know, but, like, things have changed. Like, there was a time
listener,
where
shut up for a second, guy. That's what I want to impart to you, listener. I want to impart to you that you can just do things. You just do things. It's fine. Just create things.
They can't do shit. They suck. They're the dumbest people on earth. They're listening to
maybe
this
they
shit.
shouldn't. Yeah, they might
absolutely shouldn't.
Maybe I'm inspiring the wrong people.
You're
to get
inspiring
active.
them. They get behind a microphone and then boom, we have JD Vance. Like, this is what happens when you tell young white men to go and do something with their lives.
Go out there and be somebody.
Yeah, be somebody. You write a book called Hillbilly Elegy. You become vice president. You wear eyeliner. You fuck couches. Like,
who hasn't fucked a couch? Seriously though.
Yeah,
who
but why is the vice president so famous for it? Like, everybody should be famous for it then.
I mean, yeah. I should be famous. Everybody should be famous.
No, I don't think everybody should be famous.
Wait, so Guy, you're actually admitting that you fucked a couch?
No, I've never fucked a couch.
Oh, you're a liar.
I fucked on a couch.
Ew.
Ah.
Ew. This is an anti-sex podcast, folks. We're going to have to move on to categories. Picking a category. To see if one of us is going to get out of reading the article this week.
Yeah, we failed last week, but we got a great article last episode.
Not last week.
I meant to say last episode. It was a good article, though. This Stub. We
We've,
like Stubbs
I
here.
think we've crossed the Rubicon. We've done more episodes as a bi-weekly podcast than a weekly podcast, and we still refer to, while we're banking episodes, we refer to the previous episode as last week. I think it's just a habit that we're never going to shake.
Do you think anybody cares?
No, I don't care.
Do you think they even understand most of these people?
I think the listeners are barely paying attention to us.
Exactly.
It's just conversational background noise. It's like friendship replacement.
Yeah. My favorite thing about doing this podcast is that every once in a while we say or do something like ridiculous enough and other people are around to hear it that don't listen to the podcast, and it embarrasses the listener.
That's good. You deserve to be embarrassed,
exactly.
Because you're probably a sick pervert who like gets off on being humiliated publicly. I mean, not kink shaming, but there is something wrong with you. Just objectively speaking.
Yeah, my buddy Russ, he texted me. He said we don't hate on the listener enough.
Damn.
I know, like so.
Well, that makes me pause because Russ is a listener.
Yeah, he's
doing reverse psychology.
Nice
try, shithead. We're not going to stop. Fuck you.
He told me he binged a few episodes, like maybe like 4 or 5, and I was like, oh wow, that's like enough to like really like fuck your brain up.
Yeah, that's gonna drop your IQ points.
100%.
There, Chief.
It's like eating a hot dog except for your IQ. Because like eating a hot dog, lowers your life expectancy like a day.
What? It's by what metric? By what?
See, podcasting makes you dumb.
It's
anyway.
It's important
my category is going to be. It's gonna be heavy metals.
Heavy metals, nice.
Heavy metal in general. Heavy metal.
Do they have to be elements or can they be alloys?
Whatever it is, if it's a heavy metal, we'll decide that. It could be heavy metal music. It's heavy metal. It's
Shit, I was gonna pick heavy metal music.
No,
I can't do that now.
You can't. I'm all encompassing of heavy metal.
All encompassing heavy metals. Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Mine,
fun category.
That's pretty good.
It's not gonna hit. But.
Yeah, my category are going to be noble gases. It's one of the noble gases on the periodic table. So you're going heavy metals. I'm going noble gases.
Which one? Oh, I'm gonna.
I got a noble gas right here for you.
Uh oh. All
right, so you're picking.
I'm picking. Wait, oh man.
What'd you do?
No, nothing. It just like always opens up these tabs into my. It always puts them in the wrong.
I don't.
Spot.
You're not saying words that make any sense.
No, like I have like a page set up for Wikipedia, so I only have Wikipedias there. And it just like does stupid things. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm hitting random.
Do it.
Canso, parentheses song.
Oh, it's a song. Is it a heavy
That's
metal
pretty
song?
Cool. I doubt it is. It's called Canso.
Can you
it's a
spell
song
that
style. Canso.
Canso.
Canso. All right.
Okay.
This article should specify the language of its non-English content using big parentheses or brackets. You have to click on it to get more, and I can't do that. So there we go. The Canso.
That's fine.
Or the Canso or the Canson or Canso, Old Octane Kansu, was a song style used by the troubadours.
Nice.
It was by far the most common genre used, especially by early troubadours, and only in the second half of the 13th century was its dominance challenged by the growing number of poets writing Coblas Esperasis.
It's Coblas.
Coblas?
You added an extra A in there for no reason.
Coblas Esperasis.
You got Esperasis, fine.
Esperasis.
And I'm not going to make you read it a second time because you'll nail things on the first go around, and then the second time you'll just. I don't know what happens in your mind.
I have a learning disability.
It's
man.
fine.
Leave
Listen,
me alone.
I understand that.
You are shaming me for not being able to read.
I'm not shaming you. I'm just fascinated. I have a bad command of my tone of voice, so it seems like I'm angry with you or I'm impatient. Really, I'm just fascinated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I am fascinated.
I appreciate you and I'm fascinated by you. So the canso became in Old French the grand chant, and in Italian the canzone.
The calzone.
The calzone.
The calzone.
Love a calzone.
Yep.
Remember the pizzone from Pizza Hut?
Yeah, that was cool actually.
That was great. That was a good one.
Remember Pizza Hut? There's one in my there's a Pizza Hut in like the plaza next to like my house.
One of these chain pizza places got to start doing vegan cheese for fucking pussy ass cowards like me who don't eat dairy.
Yeah, but you could always get just the what's it called? The breadsticks. Their breadsticks are killer.
They have butter on them.
It's fake butter. It's probably margarine.
Put
butter on it.
Put a butter on it. Put a butter on.
All right. Structure.
A canso.
This is actually cool. We're musicians. We get to learn about a song. This is a good one.
Sure.
I'm trying to stay positive. You know.
Why not? What's wrong with being positive?
Because there's nothing positive in the world to be positive about.
Oh, poor little baby, poor little baby boy. He's so sad because everything's so bad in the world. Oh, nothing going right. My name's God, nothing going right for me.
That's fine. I got this Canso song, so we're good. We should write a Canso song.
Is that what a Canso song is?
Yeah.
So
a Canso usually consists of three parts.
The first stanza is the exordium, where that sounds pretty intense.
That sounds sick. Sounds very
where
metal.
the composer explains his purpose. The main body of the song occurs in the following stanzas and usually draw out a variety of relationships with the exordium, formerly a side of the envoys, which are not always present. A canso is made of stanzas all having the same sequence of verses in the sense that each verse has the same number of metrical syllables. So it's like it's a meter thing where it seems like each line is kind of like,
hell yeah, we have an example of one that we could sing.
Perfect.
Coming
it's
up.
not in English, so we'll see how this goes. This makes it possible to use the same melody for every stanza. The sequence can be extremely simple, as in Can veille la lausetta mover, whose stanzas consist of 8 lines of 8 metrical syllables each, or rather complex, as in Arnaud Daniel's La Armara. Whatever. French is stupid. Fuck France. Whose first stanza is... Take it away,
ready?
guy.
L'aurora amara falls burls brancuts
Yeah.
Klarzier qual daus epstis abfulas elslets bex del azules ramex tebabs emuts pars enaus pars percu mesforts per far eder plazer Mahans perli quo mahavar bas diot don termor sila fans no masoma.
Oh, I almost dropped my phone with the first clap.
Thank you. I'm clapping for myself, everybody.
Very good. Listener, clap along at home or at your stupid job where you sort glass, probably.
Or
remember that commercial guy?
No.
The commercial with the guy who sorted glass. You don't remember that?
No.
Any listeners who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to do the voice.
I'm just thinking about
I'm not going to do the voice.
Like
Fuck
just
you.
sorting glass.
I'll show you. I'll show you. And I'll show
wait.
you when we're done recording this, and you'll understand why it's funny.
That was the best song I ever heard.
I could do the voice, but I'm not lowering myself to do the voice.
All right. The syllable count here is 4 4 2 6 2 1 5 4 1 3 4 4 2 4 6 4 7 respectively.
That's easy to remember.
What the fuck? The same structure is kept throughout the 6 full stanzas of the piece.
Nice.
All right, I guess.
Rhyme scheme. Each stanza in a canso has the same internal rhyme scheme. That is, if, say, the first line rhymes with the third in the first stanza, it will do so in every successive one. What varies is the relationship between rhymes in separate stanzas. The fuck? Sounds overly complicated and annoying.
It's probably super simple. Where just like the explanation of it makes it sound more complicated than it is.
Sure.
Like it reminds me of a first and third kind of like when you sing something like you go like, "This is the day I will be here, and that's what I'll say. I will be here." You know, the first and third.
What song is that?
I just made it up.
That's a good one. You should record that.
It's somebody.
Oh, we're recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Wow, damn.
Yo,
nice.
Somebody in their what's it called in our
in the listenership.
If you're not too stupid, take what I just did and like put it on like some track or something. Like
just give Guy writing credits.
Yeah, just like put a beating behind it.
Are you a register with ASCAP?
What's that?
American Society of Composers, Orchestrators.
Probably not.
Publishers.
Are you?
Authors. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
I got a decent chunk of change this year.
Oh, really? For Nightbird stuff?
Private Function.
Oh, really?
I thought it was Nightbirds, but it was Private Function.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Shout out Private Function for making me money. Thanks, guys and gals.
Are you a accredited writer on any other?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Whose line is it anyway? Available on all streamers and wherever fine vinyl records are sold. Private Function. Whose line is it anyway? Stream it. Listen to it.
Anyway, where were we at? Oh, I got it.
When stanzas follow the same rhyming pattern, but the actual sounds differ, they are called coblas alternadas. Literal trans. It says lit. I'm assuming that means
literal. No, it means lit.
Alternate.
It's lit. This is the lit.
This shit's litty.
This shit is lit.
Shit, it's litty.
It's no surprise to me.
Nope, not happening. Lit is alternated stanzas. When the last rhyme sound of one cobla becomes the first of the next, they are called coblas capcaudadas. Means head-tailed.
Okay.
Whatever.
Lit.
Yeah, lit, head-tailed. Head-tailed is like a good 90s post-grunge band.
I
Early
wish.
2000s post-grunge band. Mm-hmm. Hey everybody, we're head-tailed. This song is called
Lit.
You took full custody of the kids, you bitch.
Oh, this is flies in the Vaseline we are.
Oh, I was just doing Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah. Everything goes back to Stone Temple Pilots.
It's all about Stone Temple Pilots.
It really
folks.
is.
Shout out
STP.
Scott Weiland. You died doing what you loved, heroin.
Yeah, I just remember him from the Stern Show talking about him being in the room with his girlfriend having a baby, and he got so stressed out that he called a masseuse for him.
What a king! What an absolute fucking king!
It was the best story ever.
As a red-pilled manosphere adjacent podcast, that's the coolest shit ever.
He's like,
this is like, damn, this bitch is shitting out a kid. I'm so fucking stressed right now.
I was sitting
Get some
there.
Vietnamese bitch in here to rub me.
That's exactly what happened.
What a fucking maniac! What an absolute psycho!
It's great.
Shout out Scott Weiland.
Yeah,
damn.
seriously.
Yep. When the last rhyme word of one stanza appears in the first line of the next, they are called coblas capfinidas. Head finished.
Lit.
You ever get finished by a head? Shout out.
Shout out blowjobs.
Absolutely. Or little cunnilingus. Shout out to that too.
It's the same thing.
It's all reciprocal,
I think
folks.
it's
If you're not going down on your partner, what the fuck's
the
wrong?
point?
What's your
Exactly.
fucking problem? Unless you have some sort of allergy or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
don't
I
do
don't want to
that.
be ableist.
Anyway, when the rhyme scheme
Thank you.
and the rhyming sounds are the same each stanza, they are coblas unisonans, lit unison. When the rhyme schemes never change, but the sound of each stanzas are different, they are coblas singulars, lit singular. When the rhyme scheme never changes, but the sounds do every two stanzas, they're called coblas doblas.
Ooh, coblas doblas.
Coblas doblas, lit double. When the rhyme scheme never changes, but the sounds do every three stanzas, it's called coblas ternas. There's no lit for that, but whatever. When the rhyme scheme,
I'm guessing turnus means three.
yeah,
Makes sense.
When the rhymes change position in accordance to an algorithm, they're called coblas retrogradas. Gradadas.
Yeah, you left all those das out.
Retrograded. Dadadas.
Retrogradadas.
All right, we got a
Envoy. The canso usually ends with one or more envoys called tornadas in Old Occitan.
Old Occitan.
That's
Tornadas is also, I think that's a type of squid too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love some
Tornadas.
calamari over here.
Yeah, that's a thick wall squid.
Well, not me. I don't eat calamari no more. I miss calamari. That shit's good. Squeeze some lemon on that.
Tastes like nothing.
Squeeze some lemon
Bait.
and some sea salt on top of that.
It's the thing that I sell the most as my fish company, but it is also the thing that I think is the least tasty, the least it's just not that good.
It's the French fry of the sea.
It's
bad if it's not fresh. You can tell if it's frozen because or if it's overcooked.
All I'm
it gets
saying
all
is
rubbery and chewy.
You probably,
and that's bullshit.
you probably could that's probably the easiest thing to mimic in the vegan world because
I haven't seen it. I have yet to see.
They
it.
should try and do it because they literally taste like nothing. All you need to do is make some kind of rubbery tofu protein thing.
No, I think
spin it up, bread it, fry it, make some marinara.
I think I think you'd be able to pull it off with a palm heart. I could be wrong though.
The palm heart doesn't get chewy enough. It breaks up too much.
It doesn't. Yeah, I know.
You need to make some gelatinous jelly out of like some xanthan gum, and like
hell yeah.
Vegan chefs
process the shit out of it.
Vegan weirdos that listen to this podcast, like get on that. Make some vegan fried calamari for PJ, please.
Shout out the fellow vegans who listen.
I would totally be down. I would rather eat vegan fried calamari than regular fried calamari, like 100%. Because fried squid, it's just stupid. I think it's dumb.
I know octopi are smart. Are squid smart?
I mean, I'm sure they're smart. I mean, like they're big. They get big.
They got a beak, right?
There's some fucking dangerous, like the Humboldt squid is fucking dangerous.
Not too
we'll
humble.
Eat you.
That's
We'll shred you to pieces.
It's like I'm actually guy.
Their stickers have like razor blades connected to them.
The humble squid will be like, guy, it's too much credit. I'm not. I'm not that dangerous.
It's not Humboldt.
I mean,
it's Humboldt.
I do my best.
In the Humboldt current.
Please, I do my best, but I'm not that dangerous.
They're currently infesting all of the waters across California because because of climate change that nobody believes in. They got out of the Sea of Cortez where they used to hang out, and now they're just eating everything and reproducing faster than we can stop them.
Good. I hope they fucking.
They're going
kill
to.
Us.
They will. They'll figure it out. They will develop a technology. They will come out of water for a little bit, and they will attack us.
It'll be like War of the World style.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It might not be perfect at first, but it'll happen.
Nice. It takes the form of a shortened stanza containing only a last part of the standard stanza used up to that point. A clear example is the same work by Arnaud Daniel quoted above. The single envoy is, take it away, guy.
Fezes la cortes, qual coramir, toads, sir, lias cui depani, says Parisoner are not, QAnon to Elber, and forts manatimisoma.
Woo!
Yeah. Thank you. Like I had to say, like it's way easier to sing foreign languages than to read them.
Totally. It's kind of like how stutterers can get over their stutter by singing.
By the way, this is like I'm making all of this up. I can't read. Like I don't know what I'm singing. Close enough. Okay.
Yeah, it's artistic interpretation here at the WikiPod because we are artists.
Sure. This isn't art though that we're making. Like,
who's to say? It's content. You're right.
We're making content. Right.
We're poisoning the planet with content.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. We're feeding more processes for a Meta or Google data farm to sap water out of the surrounding localities. Have you seen any of these like little mini documentaries about like places that live within like a mile of these big data farms?
No,
like out in Georgia and shit.
It's bothering me just thinking about it.
The people's houses, like it saps all of the water pressure, so they have no running water, and all the water that comes out of their faucets has all this like fucked up sediment that runs through it.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah, so they basically have to like bucket flush their toilets in order to like get
I love that. That's great.
Yeah. No, it's horrible. Have you ever had the bucket flush?
Yeah.
It sucks.
Sure.
Yeah. Sucks having to like store water.
Yeah,
because Jeff Bezos is like fucking sapping all the resources so that so dipshits like us can fucking fart around on microphones and shit.
Oh yeah. This is definitively not art.
Yeah, it's content that's poisoning the planet.
Yeah, it's for your morning commute or like
Yeah, so you can go to your job where you like move data points around that ultimately benefit, aid, and abet ongoing genocide in Palestine.
Yeah,
and
then you go. That's the first 15 minutes of work, but then you take your work shit.
Yeah, I mean the one thing I think that is, if there is any positive to glean from a genocide, which is a horrible way to frame it, I admit, there's nothing positive about it because it's happened. It could end now, and it would still be a like completely futile, like unjustifiable atrocity and tragedy, just human tragedy. The one thing that is becoming more apparent, hopefully, that I've noticed people are starting to realize is that we are definitively unarguably, unquestionably not a democracy. America. This is an apolitical podcast.
America 100% is not.
Yeah, because we got a majority of the public who wants universal health care. We don't have it. We're never going to get it.
Yep.
And a majority of the public who is horrified by Israel's genocide and doesn't support it, and still all of our tax money is being funneled into this genocidal campaign.
It's more than a genocide. It's I heard one of these people talking on the internet, and they said that like to call it a genocide is under like selling it. It is actually a Holocaust. And
yeah, I mean, I watched a video where like a young child, thank God she made it out, but it's just her silhouette
in the fire. Yeah,
her
I saw
silhouette
that.
in a burning building. When I first saw it, I was just like, "There's no way she's getting out of that," because the entire building was just
watching
rubble.
the babies, like looking at the babies dying, is like
watching like aid workers applying CPR while driving a car.
Oh my God! Yeah, I know. I saw that one.
To the corpse of an infant. Mothers wailing and kissing the feet of their eviscerated mounds of flesh that used to be their child.
It is a Holocaust.
If you're not moved by what's happening, like, you're a piece of shit. You have no soul and you have no humanity left, and I think you should just go kill yourself. That's my honest opinion.
If you're gonna do that,
if you're excited by it, if you hear people like us talking about this, I hope the worst things in the world happen to you and only you and nobody else. If you're a Zionist at this point still, and you still haven't broken out of your indoctrination, I used to feel bad for you, but now I just have nothing but contempt for you, and I want only the worst things in the world to happen to you. And this is not an open call to violence or anything before anybody jumps down and says like, "Oh, you're like threatening someone's life."
Especially
I'm not
with all
fucking
the
doing
stupid
shit
things
about it.
lately.
I'm a fucking pussy. I'm not gonna do shit. I just think you're a fucking piece of dog shit, and I will not feel bad when bad things happen to you. Could be anything. You could stub your toe, and it'll make me giggle. Yep. You could get your nutsack caught in a zipper, and it'll make me giggle.
Of recent days,
you could be walking down a crowded sidewalk and someone can turn to point at something and their elbow can hit you square in the boob. That shit's painful.
That does sound horrible.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that this is all like a weird, crazy plan to, like I have some.
They're testing the waters for what they're gonna do abroad. And the rest of the world. They're seeing how far they can push.
I have some pro-Israel Jewish friends who are not pro-Israel in that, like, they're pro that there should be an existence of the state of Israel.
Yeah, and they haven't, and they haven't come to terms with the fact that it by design is an apartheid state.
Well, they get that, but the things that they're talking about, what they say is that what is going on here isn't made to like excel the state of Israel. It's to ostracize the Jews across the world so that they come back to Israel, because this is the belief that this is the belief behind there. They come back to Israel and they form a super state, and this is like it's horrifying to them.
It is horrifying to them, because the most anti-Semitic thing you can do, and this is what a lot of anti-Israel genocide anti-Semites are doing, like right-wing anti-Semites who
100%, yeah.
adopted the position of being anti-Israel. What they do, and this is the same thing that Zionists do, is they marry the fate of Israel with the fate of all Jews globally, which is an inherently anti-Semitic thing to do.
But
in my opinion,
it's so strange. Like it's like the hard crazy like Netanyahu style like Zionists who is literally.
There are people who are more genocidal than Netanyahu.
No, yeah, I know, but they're trashing. They're doing this specifically to make people hate Jews enough that they are
like, you're saying that's by design.
That is by design, that's that's what my friends are saying,
and that's acceptable. I would say that is a valid point to make, but I would clarified to say that there is there's sort of a spectrum of purpose, and the issue with that is it doesn't really matter what the motivation is that there is enough of a pantheon of support globally. Keep in mind, this is something that the United States is directly conducting.
Oh,
we are conducting it through. Our government is conducting it through Israel. They are using Israel as their dog of war.
We have now. They're strange partners.
It doesn't
in this
matter.
Horrible.
I don't really take too much stock or care too much about what the motivations are behind the genocide. But the point is, this is an apolitical podcast, by the way. But. Yeah. All of these things have sort of convalesced in this time frame, and there's just been this is sort of like the perfect time. And the one thing I will definitely say for certain is that the Israeli government realizes that this is the time to do as much damage to the Palestinian people and to seize as much land as possible before it becomes untenable and they become a pariah state like apartheid South Africa.
They realize that it's as soon as Trump is gone, like as soon as the American public.
No, it doesn't matter who's in office because Biden did as much.
Yes, he did, but I don't think I and this is my only hopeful thing is I think that we are finally. Like, I know we're not a democracy, but we're not dead yet, like, to the point where we can't have collective
action. I'm not dead.
No, but we have enough power with collective action.
Dude, I straight up do not give a shit about this country. I know I'm not dead, and I know that I can still say whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly. But
so I'm going to keep saying whatever the fuck I want, and I'm going to keep inspiring other people to say whatever the fuck they want, because they can't get all of us. And listener, I hope this is inspiring you to speak the fuck up about shit like this. This is an apolitical podcast, by the way, and I'm not calling to action any sort of like, I mean, yes, direct action, boycott, divest, sanction. Yep. We support the BDS movement here at the WikiPod. 100%. This is an apolitical podcast. There is direct action that you can do. There's protest, there's sabotage, and, as Malcolm X said, by any means necessary, but I'm not calling for any sort of direct calls to violence. Like, I cannot make that more abundantly clear. I don't need tinted SUVs to show up at my fucking doorstep and whisking me away.
Well, it's coming.
I don't need.
We're putting this on the internet. It will happen.
I'm fragile,
eventually.
Guy. I'm fragile. I'm fragile.
Give it. In the third Trump term.
This is art.
In the third Trump term. In the fourth,
we're in the third Trump term now because that wasn't Biden got killed in a military tribunal. That wasn't Biden who was all fucking.
It was a robot. A Biden bot.
It was a clone. They cloned Tyrone.
They
cloned Biden.
Clone Tyrone.
They cloned Biden.
Biden.
Joe Biden. He walked into the White House. He walked into the White House. He was like, "Shit." No, okay.
Watch They Clone Tyrone. Great movie.
I'm not confident enough to be that problematic. I apologize, listeners.
All right, we're on notable examples.
No. We didn't finish reading the syllable count. Whose syllable count 4, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 7 is the same as the last 7 lines of the full stanzas. And now we got notable examples. Take it away, Guy.
We got Ghislaine di Pietu, Pas Vezem di Nouvelle Fleurir, possibly the earliest classic Canso.
Very good. We got Bertrand de Born, Domna, Pois de mi Nois Cal was popularized by fascist poet Ezra Pound.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, shout out to Ezra Pound, you fascist dog. This is an apolitical podcast.
Bernard D. Ventandor, Canvilat Lazuta Mover is probably the most famous canso ever written. I've never heard of it.
Bro, I can barely fucking read.
I know.
Rainbont of Orange, Resplend la Fleur Inversa, possibly the clearest example of Trobarique.
Oh, cool.
Very good.
All right. See also Cervantes, a parody of the form.
Ooh, we love parody here.
We do love parody.
Absolutely. I haven't watched season 2 of what's it called? The oh Christ on a crutch. What the fuck is?
No,
the name
he
of
was
the
on
show?
a cross.
The Rehearsal.
Oh, I heard it's good. I did watch. I watched the CNN clips of him talking to Wolf Blitzer.
Unbelievable. That was mind melting, dude.
Nathan Fielder, hero of the pod.
Absolutely. Nathan Fielder is a hero of the pod. Wolf Blitzer, also hero of the
hero
pod.
Hero of the pod, Wolf Blitzer.
Quite possibly the stupidest man to have ever lived. With the and
unable to not take himself seriously.
Dude, the fucking canyon between how smart he looks and how smart he sounds and how fucking just profoundly stupid he is. He's a hero of mine.
I was losing it.
There's nothing going on in his brain. Wolf Blitzer is... Have you ever seen him on Celebrity Jeopardy?
Oh my God, no!
He ate shit, dude. Of course he ate shit. He's so fucking.
He has
dumb.
to have a teleprompter in front of him. He is Anchorman.
He's Ron Burgundy.
He's Ron Burgundy with
Ron
glasses.
Burgundy. He's a sexless Ron Burgundy,
dude.
He's a eunuch Ron Burgundy.
Hello, I'm Wolf Blitzer. This is the Situation Room.
This is the Situation Room. So, Nathan Fielder, you're a comedian. Why does everybody laugh at my penis when I take it out of my pants? Anyway, so we got references. We got Malcavati, Leonardo, 2006. Prosody in England, boo, and elsewhere, yay. Comparative approach, Arlington, Guyville Press, ISBN 978-19285-89266.
Number 2, full text here in a hyperlink.
We're not clicking that shit. It goes against the rules of the pod. 3, Simon Gaunt and Sarah Kay, ed. 1999, The Troubadours, an introduction, parentheses, Cambridge University Press, ISBN 0-521-57473-0, and parentheses, period. Last edited 4 months ago by
Sansakuchi 13.
Shout out Sansakuchi. This is a good article.
Yo, I learned something new. It's pretty cool. I like it. We got some related articles. We got a Sestina, a fixed verse form of poetry.
We got Arnott Danielle, Occitan Troubadour.
And then Comtesse de Die, French artist, FL.C.1175 or C1212. What, I don't even know what that means. Doesn't matter.
Such a crazy difference in the numbers. Doesn't matter. We will get to that article eventually.
Eventually.
I mean, we're gonna get through
unless the NSA comes to our house and.
I don't think it's the NSA that's going to come to our house. It's going to be
some kind of federal person who does not have to follow any rules.
It's either going to be the FBI or the CIA. Either way, they're going to be wearing masks. They're a bunch of pussy losers.
It's going to be ICE. ICE. Everything is going to be ICE from here on out.
They're the jackboot stormtroopers with fucking face masks on because they can't handle. We're scared for our safety. You should be scared for your safety.
Isn't
you
it
Nazi
insane?
pig. Fuck you.
Like how do you like? How do you take that as a job? Like, I get cops.
Poison
I hate
idea.
Cops.
It's the same thing, and it's the best single line of punk rock lyricism. The line from the song "The Badge" by Poison Idea. The line simply states, "What makes a person want to be a cop?" And there's a universe of pontification you could do off of that, brother. But we're not going to do that because this is the end of the episode of the WikiPod, the apolitical infotainment podcast, brought to you by me, PJ, and
I'm Guy.
All right, bye. Fuck you, listener. You suck.
Fuck you.